right. Well, Tiger King. I have that on my list first. So out of the blue, a week or two ago, we get a note. Joe Exotic, Joseph Maldonado Passage, wants to be in touch with Gay USA, so they will read a statement from him about his experience as a gay man, wrongfully convicted and in prison. And we're thinking, what does...
Can I ask, were you talking about him? How did this come up? He clearly watches the show.
We have certainly talked about him in the past when the show this spring became one of the biggest hits ever on television, on Netflix. And as an out gay man who, you talk about how the world has changed and how things are acceptable. Joe becomes this big hit as an out gay man on this show. But no, we were approached by a representative of his, and I said, what is going on here? Does he watch the show? Is he aware of us? And she said, look, I have been searching for an outlet for him to make this statement, and he wants to reach out to the LGBTQ community. And so you came up, and here we are, and we'd like to give you a statement from him and have you convey it to the community. And the story is that he is, he's in prison now. He's been sentenced to 22 years for killing some tigers, which he said he was euthanizing at the direction of the government, and for maybe hiring a hitman to kill his beau, Carol Baskin.
There's that part too, Anne. There's that part too.
He disputes that. But at any rate, she's still alive and well and about to appear on Dancing with the Stars.
That's today. The costumes alone.
Oh my God! Yes, I'm sure they'll all have animal prints. She, of course, has been accused of killing her husband, who disappeared and is yet to turn up. So here are some notes from Joe to the LGBT community through Gay USA. For one thing, I was sexually assaulted by a guard in Grady County, Oklahoma jail. Beat up and stripped naked, tied in a chair so long the skin came off my arms. That's the pictures you saw. I assume Rich is showing the picture of the injuries. And then locked in a room naked for 8 days, sleeping on a cold metal shelf on the floor with dried feces and sperm on it from so many others before me. There is no mental help. It's just abuse. Let me get to his actual statement. I thank people all over the world for their love and support. Just the letters that come to me daily from people show that being accepted in today's world for being gay is much easier than ever before. But this is in regards to the people of the world. We still have a huge problem within our system of being accepted. I had made complaints to the county sheriff's office. I'm sorry, I'm reading this off my screen. If I had it in front of me, I could have underlined parts.
It's kind of an empty statement, Anne, so
It is. And a lot of it is details about Jeff Lowe having turned him into the cops and setting him up for prosecution when he doesn't feel he did anything wrong. Federal agent Matthew Bryant and his confidential informant both exchanged messages with Jeff Lowe during the time they were setting me up, that they wanted the queer in prison, and these messages were all produced by the Assistant U.S. Attorney's Office's discovery material, but kept away from the jury. I'm the only person to ever be criminally charged with this crime of shooting the tigers, as other zoo officials are all being civilly sued for the same violation, only because I was outspoken and openly gay. They got what they wanted, the queer in prison. The system is broken, and the riots and protests on the streets will never change anything until we get people united and understand it's the corruption within the system, as prosecutors, detectives, and federal agents and judges that cover the corruption and make up the laws they see fit, as they go so they can move up the political ladder by having a good conviction rate, even if it takes putting an innocent person in prison. He is appealing his conviction, and he is asking Trump for a pardon. His representatives have delivered a pardon request to Trump. And so we'll see where that goes. But he is reaching out for help. He's got a lot of volunteer help, both in lawyers and in people like the person who contacted us who are working his social media and stuff. He's really very angry and unhappy in prison and thinks he has been railroaded. They're making a TV series out of this, and Kate McKinnon is going to play Carol Baskin. We will continue to follow this and let you know if we get any.
And you're our own community's Mary Hart. Right.